Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed and feeling well. I am back. So tonight I'm coming in to share with you a little bit of what's been going on for me, my spiritual journey, and some things that have been on my mind. So there have been some things in the front of my mind, and they have come about because I've been taking time out daily to reflect on why it is I might not be feeling good, or why I'm not feeling happy, or what was the cause of this, or what was going on to cause my mood to be a certain way. And I realized, and I knew this already, but I have certain triggers, and sometimes my triggers occur or are triggered by people. And I've come to this point that in the front of my mind, whenever I would sit down and think about this, I had to accept that it was okay. Now I knew this, and if you've been following me and you've already heard me talk about um, my feelings about situations similar, you'll already know what I mean by this. I've come to another level in which I have accepted that it is okay for me to just let go. Now, what I mean is, I realize now that sometimes the best thing that I can do for another person is to remove myself from their life, restrict access to me in certain situations in which I can't just completely remove myself, restrict access, limit the way that I interact with that person, and let them know I know what they're about. But that was something that came to the front of my mind. It's okay to just let go. I needed to remove myself, or I need to remove myself or restrict access when I see that it might compromise my mental state or cause me to feel wrong or bad, or there's so many different ways of describing it. But if I see that it's causing me stress, that by having this person in my life is causing me mental stress or mental abuse, the best thing I can do is just remove myself. And I've sat down, prayed, meditated, however you want to word that, took time out and just thought about it. And in my spiritual journey, what's been coming to the forefront is my personal well being is important. It is okay to care about myself. Now, some people might be laughing at me for even saying that. Like, yeah, obviously, you probably already knew that. Yes, I knew that it was okay, but I was noticing when I was holding myself 100% accountable, sitting there looking at what my actions were, what I was allowing, what it was that I was making excuses for. And I'm seeing now that I need to care way more than I've been doing about my own well being. And this is something that is kind of slightly hard for me because it comes naturally for me to have empathy towards others, or want to help others, or want to care for somebody else before I even think about myself. Like, I'll sacrifice to make sure somebody else has something, or there's been times that I completely forgot that I need to eat and I've taken care of other people. And I'm seeing now on my spiritual journey, I need to make sure that I don't neglect myself for the sake of someone else. So I thought that I'll come in and share with you where I was, and something that I'm going to be repeating to myself now in my spiritual journey. And it's okay to let go. And sometimes the best thing that I can do is to remove myself from that person's life, or remove myself from that, whatever it is that is causing me the emotional, mental, or physical stress or abuse. I need to just be like, there's no excuse for this. I am removing myself from that. And if it's a person for which I can't just cut off, this is the limitations of how you're going to have access with me. And this is why. Because I deserve to be a happy person, and I don't deserve any type of abuse or disrespect or being used or misused or mistreated for any reason, and I don't have to accept that. Now, I know I've mentioned this before in previous videos. I am aware of all those things, but I'm noticing the further I get in my spiritual journey, the more serious and the more it comes to the front of my mind and my thoughts that, look, just because this person means something to me does not mean that that means they take precedence over me. My well-being is important, because without me having my well-being, I won't be able to help anyone else. So I've been coming to terms with some of the things that I have been doing that could have been leading me down the path of being part of the cause of the mental abuse that I was getting, or the stress that I was experiencing, simply because I was allowing myself to be a conduit. I was allowing myself to be a conductor. I was allowing myself to be a target to be used or mistreated, because I was so open, or I was so nice, or I accepted certain things, or I didn't see a problem with doing it because I thought that the person needed the help. But see, this is something that I had to come to terms with. Not everybody who smiles and seems like they need help actually needs the help. Sometimes people are acting like they need help so that they can get help from you, or so that they can get pity from you, so you do extra stuff for them. And I know that this might be something some people probably like, don't go there, don't talk about it. I have to realize something that I already said out loud. I need to let it sink in. I don't need to deal with fake people. The moment that I realize somebody is using me or manipulating me, I need to just cut them off, or let them know about themselves, so that they know that the game that they're trying to run on me is not going to give them any fruit. But this video is getting pretty long, and I hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed and feeling well, and I will see you all next time. Please feel free to let me know what you think about that type of a situation and where I'm at, and if you've gone through this. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.